Hello everyone, I'm Marty Owings and this is your Capitol Update for April 23rd, 2013. Here are some of the highlights from this past week at the Capitol. The House passed a Health and Human Services bill that spends $11.2 billion over the next 2 years. The measure provides money for the elderly, sick, and poorest in the state. Minority Leader Kurt Dowd criticized the overall DFL priorities, stating, quote, "Democrats have put money toward bee habitats, snowmaking equipment, and tree museums. In fact, Democrats are handing out more money to every single budget area except this one," unquote. After Republican Steve Drazkowski proposed drug testing for welfare recipients, DFLer Tina Liebling countered with an amendment that would make it mandatory for lawmakers to also be drug tested. The amendment passed. The Senate DFL unveiled its tax plan today, and under that measure, income tax rates would be raised to 9.4% for married filers with income at about $140,000 a year and single filers with income about $80,000 a year. The sales tax is expanded to services and clothing, but the overall rate is reduced to about 5.7%. The measure includes a $1.1 billion hike on roughly 7% of Minnesotans, $360 million in increased tobacco taxes. The state sales tax would also extend, as I mentioned, to clothing and some consumer services. And finally tonight, there's been about 3,500 bills introduced so far this session, and 13 of those have been signed into law. Budget and education bills are leading the pack. The legislature averages about 3,000 new bills each year, with roughly 100 to 200 becoming law. If that seems high to you, back in 1969, there were almost 6,000 bills introduced and more than 1,100 became new laws. For more on these and other stories, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at MNCapNews and on Facebook at Minnesota Capitol Conversations. If you send us a good question, we'll ask it on the show like we do every week. For political news and analysis from the Capitol, tune in every Wednesday at 7:30 a.m. to KFAI's Morning Blend 90.3 on the FM dial. And check us out at mncapitalnews.com. For the Capitol Conversations crew, I'm Marty Owings. Thank you for watching.